With so many things to do in a day, we get overwhelmed. I know I do anyway. And sometimes you end up doing none of the things that you set out to do. I run into it many times when I'm talking to clients and they say, well, we have holes in our schedule, for example. And I figure, well, why don't we just make a list of due and unscheduled patients and call them all? And then that list is overwhelming. It's huge. And they say, well, we can't do that. There's just so many people. Well, how about just breaking it down? Can we call just 10? Well, yeah, I could probably just call 10. Well, then let's start with that and see how we can manage just 10 people. And then lo and behold, get a few people that schedule an appointment. So that's a small win. Break down that list. So that overwhelm really makes us become complacent and stagnant and makes us freeze. I mean, one of the reactions that humans have is either we're going to fight, we're going to flight, take off, or we're going to freeze. So that overwhelm will cause one of those reactions. Something that goes in line with breaking down tasks is looking at things in a dichotomous type of sense, like either you can or you can't do something, or it's possible or it's impossible. There's got to be some dial in between where you can dial into and say, yeah, this is possible. Like, for example, many of my clients, I talk to them about, bringing their fee guide up, bringing their fees up to the fee guide. And we look at a whole list of fees that need to be pushed up to the fee guide, and it's like, whoa, that's too many. We can't do all those. Patients are gonna know that we're charging more than before, and they're gonna walk away. They're gonna go to another dentist. Well, again, how about just doing one? Can we take one procedure that you're doing and just bump it up to the fee guide? Well, yeah, I guess, that we can do. We can try that. So you don't have to do everything, but at least do something. And I face the same thing day in and day out. I mean, there's so many things I want to get accomplished, but there's always one or two or three things. Once you finish the one, then you can move on to number two and number three and so on and so forth. Then breaking that down and doing something rather than nothing, then you see yourself as someone that does something rather than someone who's just complacent and does nothing. So once you see yourself, you can expand your realm of responsibility, grow that circle, incorporate more and more things, and then become more and more efficient and more effective and move on. So I would say breaking things down into doable tasks and doing something rather than nothing is better. So enjoy your day.